What's up, Nerdyverse? I'm Daddy Louie, and in this video, we are taking a look at a game called Wizards and Relics. So stick around. Before we get started, if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe for more content and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Wizards and Relics is an upcoming Kickstarter from Eternal Realms. It is 2 to 4 players. It is for ages 12 and up and takes around 20 to 40 minutes to play. It is a dueling expandable card game, and in this game, players are going to secretly place down one wizard and one relic, revealing at the same time, one at a time, applying bonuses based on what shrine is out and what element you are playing versus your opponent, because it kind of works in a rock, paper, scissors where one element is stronger against others. And whoever's wizard has the most power wins that battle. That wizard is then moved into the Hall of Immortality. The first player to reach the limit for whichever amount of players that you're playing with of wizards in the Hall of Immortality wins the game. So, for example, in a 4-player game, the first player with 3 wizards in their hall wins the game. 2-player game, the first player with 5, etc. But is it good? Well, if you join me down on the table, we'll check it out. All right, so here's everything that comes inside of the box. This is a pre-production copy, although it looks pretty great to me. I don't know if much will change. Hope it doesn't, because all of the quality and everything here is really, really nice. So we have some modifier cards. These are going to be accessible to everyone on the table. They're double-sided for +1 and +3. These are your temple cards. They are going to be shuffled and placed in the center of the board. Again, these are all accessible by everyone on the table. We also have some reminder cards. It talks about the phases of the round on one side, and then that rock, paper, scissors triangle. If you've ever played Pokemon, it's the same colors as Pokemon, so it's really easy to remember. Red or fire beats grass or green. Green or grass beats, water or blue, and then blue or water beats fire or red. So you have a reminder card that shows you, but also at the bottom of the cards, it shows you a little symbol as well. So like this is a blue wizard. He will beat or gain a bonus basically against a red wizard. So they've even done a really great job of, no matter where you're looking, you're going to be able to see where your bonuses come from, because they are important. And then there are 3 types of wizards and 3 types of relics. So there is common, uncommon, and rare. That is denoted by the symbols in the bottom corner. So you see that common is a dot, whereas uncommon is a diamond, and rare is a star. Again, if you've ever played any collectible game, these symbols are going to look very familiar to you. There are also 2 different types of wizards. There is devout wizards, and then there are enlightened wizards. This is just basically terminology to show that some wizards are going to just have a power value, and other wizards are going to have a power value and a special bonus that you get. The same is true with relics, right? So there are normal relics and enchanted relics. So that would just denote one bonus on the normal, and then you get a second bonus on the enchanted. At the start of the game, everybody has access to all of the cards, and you're going to randomly build the decks. To do that, you're going to build 4 decks with everything that you see here. So you're going to split everything into 4s. So 4 of the common wizards, 4 of the uncommon wizards, and 4 of the rare wizards, and then the same for the relics. So you would basically just take your deck and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're just going to do that. And then you're going to do the exact same thing with the relics. Once you have divided the rarities of all of the cards up evenly into 4 decks, players will choose a deck at random. They can look at the cards. They can then shuffle them up, draw 7 cards, and play will begin. So let me set up for a 2-player game, and I'll show you how it plays. Okay, so every round you're going to take the same 5 steps. The very first thing that you're going to do is you're going to reveal a shrine. This shrine is going to be accessible to everyone playing the game. So this shrine here says that if you play a blue wizard, you will draw 2 cards from a rival's deck. And if you play a red wizard, you get +1 to your power, basically. So seeing these influences, or seeing these powers, may influence what it is that you want to do. Obviously, drawing cards from a rival's deck could be very strong. You could take some rare cards out of their deck, which would no longer be usable to them. However, by doing that, you're also, forfeiting your +1 power if you don't choose a red wizard. So the next thing that you're going to do is play a wizard and a relic face down in front of you. And again, you can choose any wizard and any relic that you want. In my hand, I just so happen to have only 2 wizards and 5 relics. If at any time you need to be able to play a card, and you can't because let's say you don't have a wizard or you don't have a relic, you can mulligan and to draw new cards. So in this case, green doesn't really help me because I'm not getting any bonuses here. Jeff the Mage, he's looking pretty saucy here. He says, become the master wizard. Each rival may exchange their wizard with another from their hand. Rivals play new wizard face down and then re-reveals wizard at the same time. So in this case, the master wizard is whoever the first player is that rotates around the game. So we're just going to ignore that ability for right now because it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to play Jeff the Mage because he's going to end up being 6 power, 5 power here, plus that 1. And then I'm going to play, let's see, Ward of Fire. That would play well with my wizard here. And now let's go over here and see what he's got. Obviously, I'm kind of cheating myself a little bit. But he doesn't have any red wizards, so he's definitely going to play this blue wizard to get that bonus there. And I'm already getting 2 cards here. I think I'm going to go with that, +3. All right, so now, at the same time, we reveal our wizards, and we do any of these abilities first. So he would get to draw 2 cards from my deck, which he does. Then I would get the +1 to my guy. Then we're going to look at powers, right? Elements. So my red beats green, which he did not play. So his blue beats my fire there. So he gets a +1 as well. Now we reveal these guys here. So at this point in time, he can choose a new wizard if he wants to. He's getting a +1 from this thing here, and I'm getting a +3 from this guy here, which is pretty strong. I'll play it over here just so I don't get confused. This says discard 2 cards at random, so now I have to discard 2 cards at random. He becomes the master wizard, and I do have the ability, if I want to, let's see, I discarded those 2. If I want to change my wizard, right? So no matter what I do, I'm not going to be able to beat that. So now we add up power. Okay, so I have 5, 6, 7. So I have 5 plus 6, and then I got the last one from playing the ward, right? So I got 5, 6, 7. He's got 2. 3 from beating me, water to fire, and then 3 from this axe over here. So he has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 beats 6. This wizard immediately goes into my Hall of Immortality. And then as the winner, I can choose to either draw a card from my deck, or I can take a relic from a losing player. So I could take this relic and put this into my hand. The first thing that you do is discard down to 7. So if anybody has more than 7, which I don't over here, and I don't over here, so then I can take a relic. This is a really good relic, so I'm going to take it. And then the loser draws 2 cards, and then everything else that was played gets discarded. So that would be discarded, discarded. These would go away, and that gets discarded. And that, guys, is everything that you need to know in order to play Wizards and Relics. You go back and forth like this, playing, and you can play 2, 3, or 4 players, and play is exactly the same based on the rules that I just showed you. Wizards and Relics is a super fun, light, casual dueling card game, but it does have strategies in it that will appeal to more hardcore gamers. So it can be used as a gateway game, but don't sleep on it if you're more of a gamer, because it definitely has the strategy and the appeal that you would look for in a dueling card game like this. I like that it's expandable. There's already 3 expansions in the works. So the deck pool, or the card pool, will start to grow in the future, which is really, really cool. And also, I wanted to mention that there's an entire universe, a whole world that they are building around this game, to include a novel that will be coming out hopefully very soon as well. So this isn't just a generic light dueling card game. There are a lot of other things coming in the future for it. This is just the beginning. So get into it while you can, get ahead of it, because I have a feeling this is going to be something that's going to continue to grow well into the future. I'll leave links to everything in the description below. Go and check it out, show them some love and support. What do you guys think of Wizards and Relics? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoy more of the Circle of Nerds, or you want more of the Circle of Nerds, you can find us over on all of our social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Circle of Nerds. Also, don't forget that we have a podcast that comes out every week called The Cosmic Disaster Show. You can find that right here on YouTube or anywhere that you enjoy listening to podcasts. And for an extra bit of love and affection, please consider checking us out over on Patreon at patreon.com/circleofnerds. Anyway, guys, that's all from me. I will see you in the next video.